Hello, how's everybody doing? Well, I'm in the studio and I'm getting ready to do some. I just got some kind of message, but it's no big deal. Um, yeah, I'm getting ready to record. It's kind of nervous, you know what I mean? I always get like jittery or something because I have a lot to do, and I never do one without knowing something or without improving on something that I did as far as the music is concerned. But I know some people can like, um, what I want to say is that I really work the videos for those who really have a fine eye. I mean, when I say fine eye, I mean it's for everybody, but um, these are the people that I'm actually doing the tape for because they have to do it for some kind of audience, and the audience really uh, because my whole how can I say my whole not the all of my videos, it's not the whole my whole station. My whole station is about, doing better all the time. And they gave me some examples. Sometimes YouTube helps you out, and they go, "Well, why don't you bring some videos out from before that did very well?" I don't do that. It's because I have to produce something that's better each time. And those who watch the videos all the time can see that. So just basically an update and some other information. And I want to show you what I do before I go into this recording thing. But I always do something. I always, which is a big pressure to actually bring out something new or something more improved. Because that's the whole idea of YouTube. It's like you can't continue because I've seen a lot of people come and go. And you've seen a lot of people come and go. They have something interesting, but can you continually produce material? And the best way to do that is learning more things. And I know there's people who actually see that and they can see, like, they're so fine that when I come out with a video and they'll see and they'll go, wait, okay, he did this better. This is still some things that has to work or whatever, but all in all, I can see that he improved on this, or I could see this more, or I could see that more. And they see those things. And I also want to draw out of myself and show other people that you have to, I call it a cave. You have to go into your cave and you have to figure out things and bring out things, not dependent on something that's already been done or something that you know is going to work, but something new and improved. And that's what I do. I worry about my hair all the time, but this is what I want. I used to cut it, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, because I think when you get older, a lot of things are like confused when you get older. It's like you don't want this to fall apart and you don't want that to fall apart, and most people don't want their hair to fall apart. And you go like, and I was thinking, I know it's probably not true, but if I cut my hair, it's, is it gonna say like, well, he's cutting his hair, let's not produce any more hair? And last time I grew my hair, if you see in my videos, it was really growing really, really fast. And I was listening to people saying, I think it's time to cut your hair. I think it's time to cut your hair, cut your hair, cut your hair. And I listened to the person and I cut it. And then the second time it was even harder to grow. You know what I mean? And it didn't grow as fast as it did the last time. So I really should have listened to myself. I started putting oil in it. Like I said, it's an update about everything, I started putting oil or some kind of oil because it's getting dry. So you're going to see my hair improve also. I have a lot of plans for that. Um, Let me see what else I can talk about. I know I have to do some work on my teeth, but you have to be careful. Last time I did some work on my teeth And the reason why I'm very skeptical and scared about it this time, because I had a good dentist in Houston, Texas, the perfect one. But then I'm not in Houston, Texas. And the one that I had here, the first dentist that I went to here, totally just was terrible. I mean, and they took they were cheating me and they were terrible. Then the next one I went to, I had to get some work. I'm almost sure he lied about some things to get more work done, and the work that he did didn't work. You know what I mean? And he took out a tooth when he shouldn't have taken out the tooth. But it was more money to do a root canal than not. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with that. That's, you got to be just very, very careful. So I'm working on that too. Now, getting back to the music, like I said, I have to always improve on things. And I know that there's people who can see the differences each time. So I do that. I work on that all the time. And as far as Dance Without Music and American, what is it called? American yoga is very important. But I decided to do something because I still have segments to where I'm just dancing, dance without music. So instead of replacing American yoga with dance without music, I'm actually going to expand, and I'm going to say I have a dance without. You're going to see to where I use American yoga and dance without music, and or else sometimes I'll just use dance without music because that's what I started with. And there's going to be segments where I'm just doing dance without music, but I use the information that in the technical part is drawing from American yoga. So you're going to see, sometimes you're going to see them together, or sometimes you're going to see them apart. Usually if I talk about something technical, I'm going to talk about American yoga. If I do certain things like music or dance, like I did in Dance Without Music, I don't want to go over everything that we do in Dance Without Music because there's people who follow the tapes and it saves time and I have to keep going forward. And then so I'm trying to say that I'm going to do some segments to where it is like I did and how I did the Dance Without Music, the things that we have been doing, where I'm going to extend those and we're going to do the dance like we always did the Thriller dance. I always go back to that and I said we're going to perfect it, and we are. And in Dance Without Music, and now I'm talking about American yoga. It's in its like 5th or 6th year. I have to check that, but 5th or 6th year. And it's doing very, very well. It is something that everybody's going to need. But I know that there's a lot of people who don't catch it yet. But it looks like there's going to come a time where a lot of people are going to catch it, but they're not going to be able in themselves, because it's going to be a lot of people to perfect it like the people who are doing it now. If you've done Dance Without Music already, you're going to Dance Without Music now, American yoga, you're going to be the best because you're spending time with it. But as time goes on, the more time goes on and the more interest that people are getting into it, there's a lot of people, and I just know how people are, there's going to be a lot of people who are just going to take segments out and they're not going to be very good. And they're going to need people all the time to do better or to take the holes out of the things that they did. But there's certain people who are now who know all the tapes. They know they know which level they're on because they followed everything. And they're going to be the ones that are going to perfect it. And those other people are going to have to come to you, and you're going to have to charge them because you spent so much time doing it, I'm the one that created it. I don't think I can make, it's not owned by me. It's owned by Google. I don't upload, how can I say? I don't copy anything. I don't keep anything, and I don't do that because I have so many things to do. So pretty much all the videos are on Google, and Google, I don't know how it's going to be in the future. You just don't know. I've seen so many things change in my life. So a lot of people don't know how things are changed. Google might start, it might be so big because Hollywood is not doing, I mean, they're just a very old concept from now that they keep doing the same things. I mean, we have enough good movies, and YouTube and these other things are going so well. You don't know, Google and all those other video places like Google now, they might start charging because the entertainment value is much better than in Hollywood, because I mean they just have a lot of disasters going on there. I haven't watched a movie in. I used to regularly watch movies. I don't watch movies that much. I mean, it's been like 20 years to where I haven't regularly wanted to watch movies. I think it's going in an era to where Google is, like, and I'm not going to mention other people because I'm on YouTube and I want you to come to YouTube. Things like Google has a very good entertainment fact or level to where you see new things. So I'm just saying, for those people who kept up with all the tapes, it's very good because you're learning something that you'll be able to make money off of. And it is money, very good money, when it comes to people wanting to improve themselves. And because you've seen it in yourself. It's nothing about me. I'm just showing you the things so that you don't have to go through all the problems of finding the right way. So now getting finished with this, I'm finished with this this update, and I hope everybody enjoys the tapes that are coming out soon. I'll see you later. Bye bye.